couple of shots through, but look at Ray 4C already trying to create some havoc in the site. Siren lands a nice shot. Second one from Vera, but Godden comes back with a trade of his own as well. Doesn't matter though, because we got Boathouse under lock and key from DSG, and all that's left is gonna be Chud. Up against 4 players as well. Spike on the ground. Walks into the smoke. Good little tap. Is he going to be able to find the second one as well? Siren's pretty darn low. Might be able to play around the cover, but not quite going to happen because they all stacked up. He's always trying to look for that slide in classic right click. But this time, not quite going to happen. The off angle's being held. They try to push out at the smoke, but you got Vera with the Bulldog, Darren in with the Ghost. It's a flawless. You got some players outside pushing out as well, trying to catch on towards Cotton. Fragment, it will tag him down. Hiding behind the smokes, trying to fend them off, trying to play around it. But Alter Ego just goes all the way back. Position on the timings for DSG, a little bit struggled, a little bit staggered, but they're still able to land their shots. Darren in, Chud in with a trade back. And that's down to Wayne. So again, I repeat, it's on 1 HP. Komodo. I don't see him making it out of this one alive.
Well, he's not going to, Quack, that's for sure. Chud with the 3K in the end. How are our opponents playing these rounds? What do we need to do in these mid rounds?
Still walking onto the open, able to take the shot instead. So even though Alter Ego able to buy back up, you're still taking quite a bit of damage. Darren trying to reposition it towards Boathouse. He missed the arch. Valorant guns him down with the Guardian instead. It's down to Vera now. He's got the operator in hand. Provide him a little bit more support. They do have flashes, so Dun's gonna have to dodge that one a little bit. Coming in with a bit of an updraft float. Wayne gets a shot instead. Down to the final 2 against Alter Ego, and they are hiding on site. Wayne has to push up, gets the first pick, and onto the last one. Veldon dodges the paranoia, but takes a bullet to face instead. And that's gonna be DSG.
Quack, this Alter Ego setting themselves up for a pretty interesting setup directly into A.
And allowing them to sneak through in a bit of a retake scenario here for DSG. I mean, he's got to find like a good angle to really sneak in that shot. But what is this? Wallbang goes in with a shorty, looks for Chud, but gets gunned down instead. And on to the next, pushing out of guard, and Darian comes in and takes down several players alongside Wayne and Styron. Next round though, now it's gonna be a bit of a one-way smoke. We still have those. Pushing out now. That's gonna allow Styron to pick up at least one. Ray 4C tries some acrobatics, but still not deterred. Styron able to gun down 2.
But he got out.
Yeah, just like kind of face checking for now. And that's just Vera taking the shots. Pop flashes through, but Nakia not quite able to spot any further targets. And it's just slim pickings for Vera. Again, Komodo, what are you gonna do?
Cry a little bit in that scenario.
Good little null command though, and it's an execute from Alter Ego that tries to pinch Wayne down, but he's good for the initial shot still. Ray 4C denied first blood. Nakia able to trade back, so that's Wayne gone now. They haven't spotted him, and he could be good for a huge double kill, but here comes Vera and Crazy Guy. Now Chud trying to pick his targets, but shut down by Darian. So much chaos on the site, and Darren comes out on top. Dion like salivating. Oh, Chud, give me some of that. Ray 4C, give me some of that. It's happening. We've got the judge. And then the Hunter's Fury comes out. Are you salivating now, Komodo? Oh, it gets blocked off by a little bit. Cyber Cage up in the face. A fragment down on the floor. And Crazy Guy good for an initial shot as well. Tries to reposition that back up to the boxes. And Chud's trying to use the Cyber Cage to give himself a little bit more space to rotate all the way through to mid once more. A shot down onto Wayne. A relay bolt onto Darian. And he's trying to stay tucked away. Valdin good for another shot now. And Darren's trying to hide behind the wall. Whoa! What is that double kill? A stray shot going in towards Nakia. Maybe he's just, looking for exits like really close proximity to the site itself. Tries to slice the pie a little bit, but spotted out. And Vera's gonna have to be the one to kind of check it. Spots one and immediately clicks off. That's Ray 4C down again, thanks to the operator. Now, off angle's being held by the Odin. Crazy Guy just shuts everything down. Darian spots him out over by Market. Good little shot from Nakia, but still.
The Ray 4C's actually crossed.
Oh my god, in with the fast lane as well. He just spotted out the barrel. Trying to, I don't know, create a little bit of presence for his team to arrive from short. And that's Vera now down. Wayne pushing out of it. Gets hit by the paranoia, but still able to take down at least 2 with him. Siren now trying to stay alive up by Jenny. Tosses out the pop flash. And that's Valen trying to play around the boxes, but no, Siren.
Flourish, Ray 4C doesn't. It's awkward, he's going again.
Oh no, he was trying to hop around and looking for those right clicks, but not within enough range. And this is now Vera popping up, almost making it happen, but otherwise looking to die to the spike perhaps. Good little flick on towards Wayne, but to check and clear if Alter Ego are lying in wait. He crouches! Should have gotten that kill a little bit earlier, but kind of thrown off with the crosshair placement of it. And this allows for Darren and Wayne to get the go-ahead to push into B site. 2 players already down from Alter Ego, and that is the site secured.
Last player standing.
Ooh! And you know where they're rotating from as well. Wayne is looking for the angle. Shut down by Belden. Always good with the teamwork, I feel. In and ready with the trades. And now spotting out the barrel. That's a simple pick for Darren. Bailing out his teammates for the whole of that first half. And now we're going into this one with Guardians. And he's still finding so many shots through walls. Crazy guy in with a little bit of... I am crying at this point.
Spike down mid.
It's good for one.
Tries to go in for some blind sprays. Wayne knows where he's at. Oh, goes in for the recon TP, but as he hops out of it, Wayne will be able to find...
Important that he does as well, actually, because he needs his team to rotate over. Now, Chud is who I was just highlighting, and this is the problem.
Very different Chud from the ones that I saw when he played up against other teams in the first few stages of this whole event. But now, it's just going to be Vera able to slide in down. A-main is getting taken. Array 4C trying to push a little bit too far out. He gets spotted by Belden in with the right clicks now, but Crazy Guy good for the trade. All that's left once again in another scenario where there's a sole player from Alter Ego trying to frag out. He's going to try to trace his crosshair all around, but marking the exit. It has to be a big explosion from Alter Ego, but it's not going to happen just yet. Gotten though coming in with the classics and Belden in with the Sheriff as well. So good little trades going through, but they weren't expecting Crazy Guy to peek out all the way from A-Link once again. Chud will fire back. I do not love Valden's position though, because that could allow for Darien to get smashed in the back, but not gonna... He's not picking out the contact quick enough. Darien!
An amazing amount of damage to make this run a bit easier for yourselves on Alter Ego.
Absolutely. I mean, look at them right now. Just in with the judge. Vera trying to pull off some antics of his own. Not gonna happen though, but okay, a little bit shallow on that. Wayne in with the Sheriff as well, and Crazy Guy will be able to pick up the frag instead. What is happening? Trying to sneak on through, able to spot the first one as he looks up on towards heaven. Neural got sent out. Tries to work with the outline, but it's just Darien. He's swinging out. He's going for the Sheriff shot, but it's not happening. And should at the very moment, Paranoia sent out, but Ray 4C already into sight with the fast lanes. He springs out, able to take down Wayne. That's the first blood that we're looking for. Darien, though, still very much online and alive, back to flat. Takes down at least one, but then traded off by Belden. But here comes Vera. He has the overdrive from the previous round, and he is just coming in, guns blazing. Fault line gets set through towards A side of B. But here comes the Rolling Thunder now. Wayne tries to stay tucked away. The Rolling Thunder doesn't quite connect, so Darren, Crazy Guy, all of them are still able to fire back, and that's the overdrive shut down. Chud, the last one left, walks into the smoke, spots out the barrel of Darren, and unfortunately takes a bullet to the face as well. So settling in,
Crazy Guy, false sense of security.
Went in for the alt or punished by Ray 4C alongside Gotten, and Alter Ego has not quite spotted, but Starn might have spotted something out from earlier before. This time, Chud all the way across. Will he make the crossing safe enough? Just shy of the headshot, and Wayne will get in instead. Wayne is set up here, and he has the Paranoia lying in wait. Vera is behind him as well.
Using the drone in towards the site instead of get some timing on the trap wire, but into the site they go.
Wayne in for the first shot. Komodo, it's Darren now coming through, and Vera off to the other side, just clears and checks for any potential lurks down to the last one, and it should all the way down C long, tries to push up, good for the initial shot, but then Wayne back in, peeks out of garage, closer towards garage, and he's just checking things out with the camera.
They're rotating to A now.
Oh, and they walk straight into the crosshairs of Vera. Komodo, this is not what you want to have, but unfortunately the shot just kind of goes right on top of Gotten's hood, and that's now going to be Naka along to kind of push through from short, sliding in, but still Wayne and Siren and Vera, they've all got this locked down. Shot's not happening for Alter Ego, because as Komodo was saying, the conversion rate off of these timeouts should be good. They're trying to make it happen. Tagged onto its Crazy Guy. Hunter's Fury in, and Crazy Guy's not able to evade it. That is now Nakia taking down counterpart Sova. Wayne stunned up as well, but still able to land a shot on towards Ray 4C. Uses the smoke to reposition. Gunn turns his crosshairs back around, takes down Wayne as well. Darian, Aftershock, looking to send it through. And here comes the Rolling Thunder. Garrett tries to clear and check, doesn't find anything. It's going to be starting in with a utility as well as the op shot that clears out the initial 2 kills. All that's left is Chud, and they have spotted him out. Darren in for the defuse. DSG. Or at the very least for Ray 4C, still the tip of the spear to find something. He's going to beat hop all the way into towards a Link. Got in with a stinger shot though, and that's starting down. A gun being robbed away from DSG, but here comes the Hunter's Fury as well. Tags on towards Gotten, and that allows for Darren to feel a little bit more comfortable on the site. Spike still planted down. Darren tries to work alongside the drone. Flash being sent out. They dodge it. They get back onto the spike. Tap through. Darren, insane flicks. As sharp as ever. But here comes the fault line as well. Veldon trying to play off of the time of things. Has another flash. Goes in for another peek. Darian just not able to react in time.
Come through from Styron. Have a bit of a spot to see, well, if the same thing's going to happen. And it was looking like it was going to.
Almost back into V, right? But that is why DSG made the adjustments. But here comes Gotten though, TP'd up on top of the boxes, and he finds 2 for his troubles. That's the spike now planted, and Alter Ego need to. Darian's kind of hanging back because he's got tagged up by the spy camera, but he's able to hold his ground. Look at that double kill. The overdrive as well towards the back of Gotten's head.
Over towards the C side of the map.
Post play as well, so tries their attention away. Then they get stunned up at the relay bolt. Ray 4C alive and online, in with the overdrive. 2 kills back to back. He's looking for the 3rd, but then traced and tracked perfectly by Darian. Support already online, and he's got the mural theft as well. Trying to get some shots in. A good bit of damage from Crazy Guy, but unfortunately traded out again. But that's about it. And he's gonna have to find and pick his targets. But Veldon crouched down under is gonna be able to take him down instead. So it's a little bit different. Look at this! Oh, he's walked up into him. Vera able to get the shot down on towards Nakia instead. That could potentially go in for some bungee jumping scenarios, but for now, Ray 4C is gonna avoid that. And look at the movement straight into Styron. In with the shot down as well. Crazy Guy, great the little shots off, and Wayne able to fight back. Ray 4C despite Nakia as well. Are we like waiting for Styron's fault line to come back online, and they're just trying to clear into the outer drone instead of push out? But look at how quickly he swaps targets, able to gun every single one of them down. Disguised, you know, exit from A long, and they meet each other, and that could be still alt points being picked up by Disguised right here. Oh no, we can't even die to the spike. Oh, in towards garage. Veldon's here, and he takes both of them down. The spike on the ground.
Yeah, that's a little bit rough. That kind of throws a spanner into this round, hey, doesn't it?
I'm not quite sure what the approach was, because whatever it is that they tried to throw out, Alter Ego did not bite that bait. I don't believe it's gonna matter too much.
Oh, the gun switch!
Why did you? Why?
Of all the timings!
Gotta carefully approach this one. They can definitely hear some little hops as well, but otherwise, good setup from Alter Ego, but that was just a little bit of an unfortunate moment for Chud.
What Disguised game plan is nice and early on, and what more maybe Alter Ego's was going to be.
Yeah, we're thinking about it, but as it so happens, as soon as the barriers drop, somebody's gonna get tracked up, and that's now Vera pushing on towards into the C site, in with the fast lane and the overdrive as well. Veldon good for an initial shot, but then Wayne in for the trade. It's trying to swing out. What on earth was that? They just kind of line up for him. They got 2 headshots back to back. Darian will be able to, and Chud's trying to play this patient. Taps and swings back up around, gets the headshot through. He has redeemed himself. Nothing so far. Even though Vera has his boots on the ground, it's gonna be Chud up towards Log, spotting him out. Stepped on towards the trip as well, so Veldon now able to pick up a couple more kills, make that a 3rd. Crazy Guy, the final target, and Chud will bang it head on.
With flashes and rolling thunder.
Whoa, not quite yet though. Smoke in their faces, Alter Ego trying to push out of it, and it's the crossfire setup that they will not be able to layers down in the ground, and DSG. That cannot feel good. Ray 4C swaps over onto the operator. What are you gonna do? Just trying to pick their fights outside of B, looking for
30
some
seconds
angles. A fault line to give some assistance, but otherwise they have to push up
Last
front.
player
But it's
standing.
not gonna happen too well
Spike
because
down,
Alter
B.
Ego are here and they are firing. Gonna have to commit very soon. Vera trying to look for an alternate approach. But Hunter's Fury gets sent through right now. Crazy guy getting shot in from the shadows. What is this last minute
10
TP
seconds
into the
left.
spike plant on C? And Darian is here and ready. Oh my. And it could give them map point as well. This is the second map of the best of 5 series in the lower finals. And Styron is right behind them. Alter Ego has no earthly idea. Bit of attention out towards C Long as well.
One
And
enemy
Darren in
remaining.
towards Garage. The
Last
fault line
player
comes
standing.
through. Chud tries to evade it. Aftershock getting sent through the boxes as well. And Styron's playing for time. I don't think he has enough. Just a couple more seconds and Styron even gets the headshot. It's the cherry on top. DSG.
Yeah, well, you do start to scale up towards A, though, and that gets a bit of a problem for Vera.
Nano Swarms. Instant shot in from the Reyna. And he
enemy
finds a
remaining.
couple more.
Oh, no way,
four.
Vera.
Round A.
He just has the angles. He just taps away on that ghost. All that's left is Valen, and he's tucked away behind. This guy smoking. The ace comes through for Vera in the very first round. What on earth? Not finding too much. Getting rid of the alarm bot. We'll see if he's able to slide in. It is slightly bigger sight, but look at that. Vera,
Oh, they're
so
burning.
quick on Bulldog. The Incendiaries, well, it clicks knock you
Spike
alive.
planted.
They still managed to get the spike in, but look at how Vera stays on top of the issue. Gotten on towards the Bucky, goes in for the jump
Last
shot,
player standing.
takes Vera down, but Styron and Wayne just trade back just as quick. DSG, minimal damage going to round 3. Alter Ego trying to set themselves up, and look at how they're holding all the other exits of the map. In with a judge, and that's Crazy Guy cut down. Valden in with a double kill as well, but then traded off by Wayne. And at this point, it's just a bit of a stalemate, and they're not able to push through or get the spike off, so Darren's gonna have to hold on to that boomstick and carry it over onto the next round. Alter Ego fights back. So, sending through the undercuts, not gonna debuff anyone for now.
There.
They're still very much hidden away. Wayne taking a couple
Spike
shots through, but
planted.
I'm wondering if that star on the floor is enough for a gravity well to pull him off.
ooh, well, it's not gonna happen so far. You got Valden in with a bit of a flank as well. But Gotten's got to buy the attention away. Valden spots out the first, goes in for the burst, doesn't quite connect, but Gotten gets all 3
Wow.
of them instead. 2-2, Alter Ego comes back. How's the lead? Weaponry, momentum. Chud now getting the pick up onto the B site. Camera's been spotted out, and Alter Ego rushes in. Ray 4C in with the slides, looking for some kills, but this guy stays tucked away. Crazy
good
Guy in
dot.
with the shock dart and a sheriff shot as well, so that pushes Alter Ego away from the site and all the way into
Look
B.
at Chud. Chud's already
is.
gotten all the way through B.
Whoa. Anticipating the quick rotation from Crazy Guy as well, reads the timing off of it and takes out another player. Should, like you mentioned, Komodo, he's in to the off angle. Gets spotted, but able to take down the first at the very least. That's still good damage. He's trying to stay tucked away, trying to work alongside Siren just to bait even more out from Alter Ego, but Gotten has gotten ahead of the situation. Inside of the smokes he goes. He takes down Siren, he turns back around, he takes down Wayne, and picks up the 3rd round win for Alter Ego.
How many would he be good for?
He gets the
30
first.
seconds left.
Not too bad.
Ice
Repositions into Judd. That's so good. And he gets away with the tailwind as well. Final shot
more.
in the mag. Swaps over to the classic. And that's going to be that. But the damage has been done. Komodo, you are absolutely right with this.
One enemy remaining.
And it's just down to Crazy Guy hiding inside of the smoke. Scotton able to flick back, but then Wayne.
For an A split on the table.
Yeah, they're not wanting to stay on the B side as well, but this is why Darren repositions over onto A, in with a Hunter's Fury as well from Crazy Guy, and Wayne. Possible angles, should. He's got that smirk on him. Still looking for some kind of a pick, but not quite gonna happen. Styron and Wayne
I think he might have.
clipped it, at
Ping on the
least.
floor.
It's you
And
and
this is
me.
now Wayne trying to hold off the connector side, but shut down by Ray 4C with the sudden burst. Here comes that kill contract that we were looking for. Nakia wins it out against Crazy Guy. And that could be the B site cracked open. Vera, though, able to fire back. And Gotten, he's got to have that trigger discipline. Spots out the first. Darren instantly turns back around. He goes in for the swing. Darian's dead. But he knows there's a trap ready to be sprung. Goes in for the shot and takes him down. Gotten's gone, and he picks up the op as well. little bit of a retake approach out from heaven, as well as defender spawn, push through. Starting able to get the trade on towards Ray 4C. Sky smokes are up, and here comes Chud with the push. Oh, just in time with the turn. Starting able to hop away in an air strafe. God pushes through the incendiary, gets a shot into the diffuser, but gets a couple more before Bear comes in for the trade. What a sharp shooter, and because he got it to have DSG.
The right position to actually extend out into art, and immediately shut down by Wayne. Ew, that's disgusting.
Who's gonna expect that to happen? He just shoots through the smoke. Oh my goodness, and here comes Vera as well. Wayne swaps over onto the classic, and he gets the 4th kill. And Crazy Guy's here to set something up as well. They're trying to go on through with the cyber cages, but all picked apart. Komodo.
Again, have a bit of a biff with the team. Figure out what you can do in your beginning installments of the next round, because you as Alter Ego, you really want to be making this a 7-5. If you can hold any guns. Well, that's more than one body shooting that dart, so you know that 2 of them are here. Now you know it's ending at this side.
Perfect timing on the Inferno Strike as well. Ray 4C couldn't get any support. Doesn't even have the double tap shield. He just pops off that lockdown over on the B side. It's 10 seconds left, and they're trying to stick the spike down. But here comes Vera, able to shoot everything down through. The knives get sent out, and that's going to be Chud firing off the Guardian desperately, just looking for kills for the round. But time is the final decider. Swift off as well. Nakia will be able to hear those footsteps, but too many targets. Leeches though. DSG are looking for him. They've pretty much triangulated his position. Look at that, Komodo. No util. One each up on top. Maybe it's a bit of a high-low setup to get the first kill, but then into the stacked teammates all around the pillar.
And see how you go against the pistols. Just don't push this nebula, I guess, is described.
Ooh. Ray 4C gives in a sudden burst, but it does look as though DSG, oh, God's just gonna try to do what he can, but there's so much working against it. The utility. Tries to take it away. Good little swing though, still.
I'm out of here.
Trying to play around the position at the very least, but here comes Alter Ego, the sudden execution as they push up pillar. Ray 4C, Nakia, that's where they've been for the longest time. Should be aware, or at the very least cognizant as to check.
Thrown my way for saying something like that.
10 seconds left. Flawless.
Styron only doing what he can at the end.
Into where Alter Ego wants him to go. And those stars are right there as well. Gotten looking for those picks. Chud comes through as well. Suck dart in just to try to provide some assistance.
And Crazy Guy has nothing. Well, big shot. Quiet. Absolutely.
Rifle picked up.
There they are.
He's got the shock dart too, but oh, spotted. Did he crack the shield? I think that's what I'm thinking about. Still spotted out onto Valden, and he kind of overextends a little bit. Spike's not yet down. 15 seconds left to go. And here comes Ray 4C with the antics. But look at the flicks from Styron. Back up towards the top. 10 seconds left. Ray 4C desperately bursting down. He gets the wall bang. Can Crazy Guy stick the plant in time? He kind of does, but here comes Ray 4C. The acrobatics in with the short to clutch out the round for Alter Ego. Something that they're not quite aware of, at least for now. Here he comes, peeking out. Simple headshot into Darien. The lockdown in at least goes through though, but Cotton is out of range of it. Pushed out though into the lockdown because of the nanostorm, but he gets 2 for his trouble still. How does he get away with daylight robbery again and again now? Spike down. Wayne trying to back off. He's got the orbital strike, needs to stay alive. Crazy Guy gets the shot through. They managed to hold down their ground for the time being, but here comes Ray 4C. Can't quite pull out your utility when this guy's still alive. He's trying to dance around the pillars though. But look at how they continue to tap away. The orbital strike was baited out, and he's too darn low. Chud down in as well. And that's gonna be the molly just to buy time away from Chud's defuse. How's Wayne gonna play this? Off around the pillars. He's going hide and seek. He's got the right click, but no, Chud has a shorty. The bigger weapon prevails. Potentially pushing us into a 4th. But we of course want to see the double duelists from DSG. Darian takes the first shot. Gunned down by Ray 4C. In with that operator. Pops the overdrive. But here comes Vera. Lear out and online. But God still tucked away around the edge of the smoke. Gets a double kill. A 3rd. Swaps over to the shorty. And he ends the round in style.
Skims past the eyebrows of Valden.
Does kind of allow his team to set their foot on the site at the very least. But Chud still able to find and triangulate their positions once again. Here comes Crazy Guy and Siren though, firing back, but then the kill contract comes in. It's Nakia's time to shine. He's got the double tap shields. Doesn't even need it. Crazy Guy immediately gunned down. 3 on 3. And you've got the Cosmic Divide possibly as well, but not quite needed just yet. Ray Forcey slides in. They're not quite able to respond. But here comes Wayne. Perfect burst. And Siren gets a shot onto Gotten as well. DSG. DSG with an attack plan into the B site. Straight in they go. No questions asked. And should can't really react. Nakia now.
There.
And Ray Forcey. What have you got for us? Contingency gets set through though, and the Cosmic Divide just to block off Hall, but orbital strike from Wayne! Perfect timing on it! And Alter Ego are left trying to pick up the scraps, running all across. They're in for the races, but it's down to Nakia, and he is not quite able. And everyone from Alter Ego has kind of corralled around the site already. Look at it, just baits Ray 4C into pushing up.
Oh no.
And that's where Darren eliminates him. Nano Swarms are up. Incendiary's being sent out as well. Chud all of a sudden pushes up front though. Gets a couple of shots in. And DSG are forced to hang back. They still have their options kind of. 30 seconds left, but without much information. They're gonna have to push up front. And that is when.
1 minute on the clock, so at least enough of a recovery time and exchanging of drones on the cards, and that cements all your info.
Both of them meeting each other. Darren pushing up front, off to the top of boxes, but not quite able to find a target. Just stray sprays in towards Ray 4C, and he gets gunned down as well. Styron, once again, picking up the frags. Now trying to block off Halls. Darian, slowly creeping up front. Sight's not quite clear. Valorant in for the shot, but answers back. Styron comes through and flicks onto the top of heaven. Gotten gets gunned in the face.